throw your money at me and go away.
If you pay me $150 right now, I'll continue to talk to you for the rest of the day, I promise.
I love dick pics. Slide into my DMs.
$25,000 all-inclusive, like 5-star trip to wherever.
I actually feel more comfortable naked though.
So my uncle subscribed and I had no idea it was him. My wife's got great tits.
I'll generally like lasso a belt around their throat and wax them, light them on fire.
I've had a cannibal, like a proper cannibal, at the club.
Normally we do everything naked.
Hi guys, welcome back to The Naked Truth. My name's Tori and this is the beautiful Crystal, and today we are lucky to have the beautiful Bridget as our guest today.
Hi, guys.
Thank you so much for coming, Bridget.
Oh, it's my absolute pleasure, babe. I'm excited to see you guys.
Me too.
Now, to get into it, would you like to tell us about yourself?
Give us a bio.
Yeah, give us a bio.
Read out what's in your OF bio for me.
Well, in my OF bio, I'm pretty sure it says your fave Aussie secret or something like that. But I'm 26 years old, living on the Gold Coast. I have been in the industry for 4 years now, I'm pretty sure. Left my full-time job doing laser and skin. So by trade, that's what I do for work.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I left that for 4.5 years ago now, and found solid and steady income doing what we do best. And to be honest, I love it, being able to do what you want to do whenever you want to do it. And
100%.
It's the best. Yeah.
100%.
But so I moved up to the Gold Coast from Canberra in 2019. So
Good choice.
Don't get me started. I packed my car on the 1st of June. The 31st of May. Jumped in my car on the 1st of June at 6 a.m., which is the start of winter in Canberra.
Yeah.
And I just went, later, bolt.
I'm out.
Yeah, gone.
I'm out.
And I've never looked back. So Gold Coast is home. But pretty much as soon as I moved up here, everyone that I was got close with, they were all in the industry. And then when things went down south with my work, the girls were pumping it on OnlyFans, and they were showing me what I was missing out on. And then as soon as one work stopped, just jumped straight into the other one and loved it. So I've been doing it ever since.
Amazing.
No, I couldn't agree more. Fucking 9 to 5.
Yeah, right. Makes me sick thinking about a 9 to 5.
But on that fact, I just want to ask you, what is the bio in your OnlyFans story?
Yeah, what's yours?
Mine's something to do with I know that what is it? It's something like
I read it and I had a laugh. What the fuck?
I don't even think I've read it yet. So, tell me all about it. Yeah. Pick it up. I want to see it.
While we wait,
I'll tell you how easy mine is. Mine's I love dick pics. Slide into my DMs. Straight to the point. Pew, pew, pew.
Stop it.
Read them. Oh, it says, hey, my name is Tori. As you've probably seen, I'm someone eager and adventurous. By now, you'll know that I'm obsessed with myself. But the truth is, what really turns me on is when your sexual desire becomes...
I don't know if you guys know, but I'm actually really obsessed with myself. So here are my nudes.
I don't think I want to read mine. I'm pretty sure I wrote mine 4 years ago when I first started. I don't actually think I've updated it. So if I was to read it now, I'm a few years older now, I might go...
Yeah.
Bit of it.
Yeah, I think mine's the same boat. I love dick pics. Come on. And then someone sends one, I'm for fuck's sake,
if you had Tinder, I feel like that'd go swimmingly on there.
I bet. I've never actually really been on dating websites. No, I signed up for them once for an OF sort of marketing, hee hee.
Yeah,
but I did, but I got banned within an hour.
What did you do?
Well, I was promoting my OnlyFans.
Yeah, there you go.
My phone was going off, and then it went I was fuck this, and put it away. And then I was why is it so silent now? And then I realised I got banned from it. I was that didn't last long.
Love for you.
I don't think I've even downloaded it on my new phone or since I've been in my 20s, but someone sent me a screenshot of someone making a fake profile of me about 4 months ago being hey, just letting you know, just saw this on my...
What were they trying to do? Were they
I have no idea. They said that they were 19, I'm pretty sure, and they were using 5 of my photos, and I was I think the name was Stephanie or something, and I was lit. I was it's not me, man.
I had the same, but they named me Freya. And I was do I look
you don't even look like a Freya.
Yeah, no. I was more shattered that someone named me Freya than the fact that they had taken my photos.
If someone called me Stephanie, do I look like Stephanie?
You actually do. I'm sorry, but Stephanie suits you.
Stephanie's a bitchy name.
Is it?
My auntie's name's Stephanie, and she's a cunt.
Oh, this just went to a really tough place.
Sorry.
I'll just be quiet. quiet.
I love her, but yeah, she's just
Yeah, of course.
If you could choose a different name for yourself, what would it be?
I really like my name.
That's not the question. I would want something like
No.
Bobby. Even though, like, I obviously look nothing like that, but like Bobby or Billy or like a dude
unisex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I would love a name like that.
See, I was kind of like obsessed with like Charmed and shit when I was younger, so I'd go like Prue.
Out of all of them, Prue was my favourite though.
Prue, yeah, well, like I love Piper, but I don't think I look like a Piper. You get me?
Actually, I lied. Prue wasn't my favourite. Piper was my Phoebe was my favourite. You do look like Prue.
Yeah.
You actually look
Shannon
like the
Doherty
character Prue.
vibes, boo.
Yeah, she is hot as fuck. You do actually give off that now that you've said it. I love that.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
So a little backstory. Me and Bridget actually met on a yacht party
We did last year in Sydney.
where another agency flew us out to party.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I just got a random Instagram message one day. Hey, do you want to come for an all-paid trip to Sydney to come for a yacht on the Darling Harbour? I was like, sign me up.
Yeah, who says no? I was like, I'm sure. It's just like
Paid flights,
a
paid
scam?
accommodation,
That's it.
a lift from the airport to the accommodation. Like,
You'd be
why,
crazy
why,
to turn that
why
down.
would you say
Exactly.
no? Why would you say no?
We actually somehow scammed our way into extending our flights, staying in this accommodation for longer, and making them pay for the new flights. They also took us to was it NRL game?
Yeah, I think so. Honestly,
Just
I was
so
I was
random.
pretty lit, so I don't actually remember, but I do. Yeah, I think it was a Parramatta? Was it an Eels game?
Yeah, it was something. I don't know. It was my first game, like NRL game.
True, because you're from Melbourne,
yeah.
so you watch AFL.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
you. Yeah. Okay.
But
yeah.
it was fun, and I do remember like we were on the boat and it was pulling up. What public holiday was it?
Yeah,
and they played that game.
Was it Anzac Day?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
that's
Anzac
it.
Day. Yeah, because it was 2 days after my birthday. That's right. Yeah.
So it was Anzac, and we were pulling up on the boat to the.
Oh my god, that little kid that oh my god, I'm getting started.
Stop. So like one of the girls is like quite curvaceous and looking all good, and we're taking photos, and this little kid, there's like 5 of them, and he was like 12, and he started calling her fat and screaming it out and stuff, and she got really
He was
upset
literally
and stuff.
fishing. He was literally
It's
fishing.
so mean.
He was fishing off of the jetty. We pulled up just so someone could grab ice or something, and then this kid just started yelling at us. Oh, actually, I'm embarrassed now. I've just remembered. Didn't I start yelling at him?
I was going to say, and Bridget's just like, I will come over there and slap you.
jump
sort
off
of
his
thing.
boat and slap
She's
you.
like, I will jump off this boat, kid.
Oh
I was like, oh my God, where are your parents? I was like, get the boat away from the pier. We got to go.
I forgot about that. Well, yeah,
I
sorry.
think you even had to put out an apology because someone posted it on
Yeah,
socials,
someone
and then
did.
you
They-
had to be like, I'm sorry for telling this kid I'd slap him.
Yeah, no.
But he was being rude.
I'm pretty sure I
Yeah.
posted it on my Instagram.
Oh, that was...
And then someone replied to my Instagram story being like, you shouldn't be yelling at kids. And I was just like, a kid shouldn't be yelling at like young females that he doesn't know
Yeah.
on an Australian iconic holiday when we're just trying to mind our own business.
And
like
shake our asses on
literally,
a yacht.
I'm just trying to shake my ass on a yacht. But like, there was just no reason. But I was very fiery that day. Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah, that was quite funny.
That was like, freshly like, single Bridget back just having fun. But now I'm all tied up again and happy. But yeah, that was rare. That was rare. Angry.
And
Bridget.
what is your partner's name?
His name is Rashan.
Because I see him on all your stories and in all your photos. Actually, I have a question.
Yes.
Let's put this out here. Guys, Rashan is here. So I'm going to ask him the question in a second and he can yell out to me. If Rashan had to describe you in 3 words, what do you reckon it would be? Don't answer yet.
Loud. Giving. I was going to say that. All said with love, obviously, though. But yeah, like, I've tried to quieten it down a bit, but yeah, no, I'm still just so loud. I actually said to myself a couple of weeks ago that I was going to try and just lay off any kind of alcoholic beverages until my birthday, just because the last time that we went out, all I heard was...
Stairs with a cruiser sitting next
I
to
know, that's why...
Don't act like that with the water in your hand.
I was trying to be all normal. But
Wait, no, sorry. The first minute you were in here, you scolded Cruiser.
I was nervous about being on here, guys. Come on. No. But
Great.
we had a talk afterwards. It was mainly just kind of like a mind, like a mental state kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I think there was just a few days like post fucking period when my mind state was just like, I need to be straight and narrow, do everything like this, blah, blah, blah. But then I
We
kind
all
of,
get them.
Yeah.
One day I wake up and I'm like, yeah, that's it. This is my life. 5 a.m. gym. I'm going to eat salad forever and like a
then
couple
you're
hours
getting
in,
a
I'm
Domino's
like,
pizza.
fucking wine. Yeah, like I am so over this.
Babe, that was pretty much it. Like I told my mum that I wasn't going to drink and stuff because she just had a surgery and she was staying with me. She only went home a couple of days ago. But we told her that we weren't drinking, and then like later that afternoon, she came into our bedroom with a shot glass full of butterscotch schnapps and Baileys. Mm-hmm. So that's normally called a slippery nipple. Like down in Canberra, where I used to work, the pub I used to work at, it was called a slippery nipple. So she came in with that, and then I looked at her and I was like, Mum, we're not drinking. And then she took it out and she drank all of them by herself. And then like the next afternoon, we both had a drink together and we were just like, all right, well, look, as long as we can just be normal, it's all right. Like you always think excuses.
I love it. So is that little talk yourself back into it? Like
Literally, babe, like don't even get me
small
started.
doses.
Like the little devil on my shoulder is just like, hey, you're
we're
fine.
too young to care about that yet. Do you mean? Well,
As long
later
as long
on.
as we're sensible.
you're so sensible.
Yeah, 3 days later isn't sensible as long as you. But you know.
Well, no, tell us, Bridget, a little bit into how you fell into this industry. Like, where was it sort of like, okay, my friends are doing it, I want to do it? Or were you like, I'm really confident in my body already? Or were you already doing something before OnlyFans?
So before I started OnlyFans, I had been contacted by like obviously like the kind of like girls and friends that we have. We're all quite beautiful, we all have big busts. I had been asked a few times to do like topless waitressing and stuff, but when I was a bit younger, so I'm 26 now. When I started OnlyFans, I was 22.
Yep.
And like living on the Gold Coast, like there was like lots of topless waitresses and things like that. But I'd never really done it. But I'd been asked to do it heaps. But I don't know. I think I was a little bit nervous to do that because it was a little bit more confronting. But I have pretty much every female that I was friends with, like from the age of 22, when I left the job that I was talking about, all of them, like Lucy Jade, Vanessa Sierra, a bunch of those girls, like they were all doing it. They were all killing it as well, by the way, because they did have quite large fan bases and everything. So because I was a little bit younger, I feel like I kind of saw that lifestyle and I was like, I want to get into that. Yeah. That's what I want to be doing. And then when I first jumped onto it, and my Instagram and everything did start kind of growing just before I did jump onto it. And then within the first couple of weeks, because it was when it was quite fresh, I'd made about, I think in the first 2 weeks, I made about 15K.
Yeah.
And that obviously just kind of made me a bit money hungry.
Makes a 9 to 5 look like shit. You mean? You're like, fucking, what do you mean? $21 an hour.
Babe, seriously. And then it was pretty much just after that I was just kind of like, and because I was able to go up, like I was able to train when I wanted to, like wake up when I wanted to, get everything that I needed to get done. Like I used to feel like I was always like time consumed. I could never get anything done. But yeah, so when I first jumped onto it, I absolutely loved it. And then, so still here now, so still loving it. But back then it was just kind of, it was very convenient, but it was also like, it was very exciting as well because I'd never really done that kind of work before. So it was fun to kind of get out there and like, being a girl that used to be a bit larger and then, slimming down, then getting my boobs done and then being really confident in myself.
Yeah,
That was kind of one of the main reasons why I started.
Yeah, I also think the novelty of seeing cash back when cash was like what you worked for was like a lot more funner. It's not the same when it hits your bank account. You mean you're like, But like when like someone hands you cash, it's like, this is fucking fun.
Getting a stack there, you're like, oh, you go home and you're like, make it rain, and you're like, you shake your own booty, and you're like, shake it, spray it on yourself.
So do you do topless waitressing now?
No, not anymore. No. So obviously I've got a partner now, so just out of respect for him, I don't do that. But when I was single, I did do it, but it was just easy money.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, for sure.
The people that do book waitresses, they're always really nice and respectful guys. Like they're not creeps. You'd never catch me working in a club.
No. So many girls say that.
Well, but because I went from just doing OnlyFans and then I jumped straight into topless waitressing. I'd never gone from club to doing waitressing.
Yeah.
So it's like I didn't have to work hard in the club to be able to secure a client.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah,
so when you're just doing waitressing, that there's normally like just someone that like
Yeah, of course.
that just kind of like you can rinse.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's so true
Facts.
though. It's so true.
They know it too.
Literally,
That's what they're there for. They took the money out first, you know.
And they allow you to do it because you rock up, and as soon as you rock up, you're already handed the cash.
Yeah.
In
it's
clubs,
different to a club because
you have to pay rent. You have to work on the floor.
You actually don't make any money
You have to
until-
pay a door fee.
Yeah.
So like in my
Yeah.
eyes, it just seemed like it was just pointless.
Easier, for sure.
No, topless waitressing is so much better than working in a club. I will vouch
It's
for
also
that.
more, it's
does
also more
both.
I
private
do
as well.
both.
It's also more private as well. So like I feel like it's a bit safer as long as you're with like
The right people.
Exactly, and as long as you're with a girl that you can feel comfortable with as
Yeah.
well. But like if there's a liability there and you feel like you need to take care of them and like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's
That's
completely
the only time in
different.
my eyes that I feel like it gets a bit.
I mean, good on you both because I'm not that nice to people, so I could do neither club or topless waitressing. Like, I'm purely online because at face value, I'm like,
I
get
do
the fuck
remember
away from me.
when we were in Sydney and I can't remember what bar it was, but any bloke that tried to come up and talk to you, you would just like fuck off.
Can I buy you a drink? I'll fucking buy my own drink.
Yeah, and
doesn't
then you
borrow
grab a
it.
line and just like dancing on the dance floor.
Yeah, I like
Pretty
my
much.
social battery and like, I just can't take it.
Yeah, it just ends.
Like, yeah, like whether I ever date again in my life, which is highly
Doubtful.
doubtful, is because like someone approached me and I'm like, why? But then someone will message me online and I'm like, ew, fuck off.
But give me your money.
Yeah, just throw your money at me and go away.
If you pay me $150 right now, I'll continue to talk to you for the rest of the day. I promise.
Shit, I need more than that.
Per
minute.
Yeah. Facts.
So going back to topless waitressing, did you have any bad experiences where you did have to tell somebody to kind of calm down? Or,
Not personally for myself.
No, that's good.
But another girl that I worked with once, she was just not. I'm pretty sure she was a foreign girl, so I think she was European. She'd only been over here a couple of months, but going into the job, the person that was in charge was me. So I was like, I've walked in, laid down the rules for the guys, told everything that was like, like how it's all set out, and
Yeah,
like
of course.
you can't disrespect the girls, you have to be respectful. And then she got called in for a lap dance, and then she came out like 15, 20 minutes later, and she was like, Bridget. And then I walked in there, and the guy was just yelling at her, trying to get his money back because I think he was trying to touch her inappropriately.
Yeah.
And then she said no.
Yeah.
And then she was like, no, like, you can't do that. And then so I pretty much walked in there, and then he started yelling at me, and then I just said nah. So then I just grabbed the rest of the cash that they owed us.
Yeah.
And then I told her to put her clothes on, and I was like, we're out of here.
Yeah,
Fair
of course.
enough,
you have
though.
to leave
Fair
those
enough.
situations.
Yeah, well,
100%.
there's nothing else you can do
No.
if you're in a group, like if you're in a group setting like that. Plus, the people that we were working with, they had guys downstairs waiting in a car for us to leave. So if there was any issues, well, most of the jobs on the Gold Coast that I had when I was working with people, there was always like people like that were able to be downstairs.
Waiting.
Yeah, so if
Wow,
the
that's
girls
different.
couldn't
So
get
different to
home,
Melbourne.
Melbourne, we don't have that. We just go. Like, I mean, we, like, some girls might have, like, people that they know that are around the
Yeah.
area or in the city, so they
Yeah.
kind of, like, give a heads up, like, I'm going to be here. But, yeah, we definitely don't have, like, a guest security or people. Like,
yeah. So there was one guy that mainly did it. So he actually passed away about a year and a half ago. His name was Richie. But he had younger guys because he'd worked with girls that used to work at Hollywoods and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But then whenever they would get called back to, because I think he did security there, whenever they would get called back to do privates and stuff,
Yeah.
because he was security, he'd be like, look, I'll just go back with you guys to make sure you're safe. And I think he
Yeah,
started doing
nice.
that a few
Okay.
years ago. And then whenever he would see girls that were doing jobs, I think he just kind of like volunteered to do it. And
Yeah.
then a lot of girls gained trust with him. So when they when they were agents, if the agent that booked you had also worked with him and he was around the area, he would just sit downstairs.
Oh, that's
yeah.
nice.
So you
yeah.
worked for an
That's nice.
agency.
Well, no, so in
you were
Queensland,
agent.
there's multiple agencies.
Yeah. Is it WhatsApp groups?
Yeah.
Yeah, they all are.
The 30, 40 million
The,
bloody
world,
WhatsApp.
the world's busiest group is if you're in a Toppie's WhatsApp
Oh,
group because
yeah.
my
Babe,
phone is just
ding,
24/7
ding,
going up.
ding,
No one
ding,
works
ding,
harder
ding.
than the lady sending the messages for
Babe,
Toppie's.
seriously,
right.
the agents deserve that little cut that they get because
Yeah,
I swear.
they're great. They don't sleep.
I I literally had to turn off my WhatsApp notifications.
Same.
Like in my notifications app, just because it would just be like ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Because I don't do it anymore. But sometimes if I get friends that ask me to sort a job for them, I'm still happy to to do that.
Yeah.
So I still need to be a part of groups.
Yeah, of course.
But like,
Dude, I don't even do it, and I'm in all the groups.
Yeah, but getting.
I just watch. I'm like, fuck, this guy really needs someone. It is 4 a.m. He is alone ASAP.
Babes, some
Good on
of
him.
the funniest ones when I wake up in the morning and it's like 8:30. I'm actually going I'm going to the gym or I'm on the treadmill at the gym and I just see ASAP one-on-one, blah blah blah, this much money, rah rah, and I'm sitting there, I'm just like, fuck, that guy must be lit.
Yeah,
100%.
Literally anything past like 5 a.m. or even like maybe even earlier, 4 a.m. You know they're on the bags and they're like all sitting in a room.
Tweaking
just
by
one hotel room on a bed waiting.
Tweaking by themselves, just sitting there being like, is she coming? Is she coming? Is she coming? Like,
Yeah.
stop it.
I love that when they're that cook, they're like, do you know what we need? There's only 2 of us. Let's get a toppy. Yeah. Let's make her feel awkward in this situation with us. She comes in like sober from like wherever she's come from, and these guys like, hey.
We'll say hi and then we're not going to talk at all. We'll just sit there in silence, stare at each other, make everyone feel real uncomfortable.
And we'll pay her for it.
Try and make the girl like get on our level, but she's sitting there sober.
Isn't that wild though? Because think about that role reverse. Women would never. Just pay a dude to come down at 5 a.m.
This is what
us.
I've said so many times. I've said that I'm just like, because when my partner and I used to like joke about it, I'd say to him like, you know, if you could be a toppy, like you go do it. But the difference is chicks don't have the stupid income just to throw like that. Just at a guy walking around with his shirt off.
Yeah,
we're like, no, like it's just guys see a pair of titties and they just go.
I'd probably be more inclined to hire a girl to come and be like, get your tits out.
Seriously,
let's
like,
have fun.
Dude, if I'm cooked at 5 a.m. in the morning, I'm writing a plan to take over the world and regretting my plan the next day. It's not inviting a dude to come around,
No way,
get his
it's gonna
cock
be
out and do some coke. Shit. So, Bridget, tell me a little bit about your OnlyFans. What kind of creator are you?
So when I first started doing it, it was just all solo stuff. I just never really felt comfortable venturing out. It wasn't until about 2023 that I did my first girl scene.
Ooh la la.
Yeah, so that was with Ali Rhodes. So she's tiny little thing with big ass titties.
I've seen her on Instagram. She does a lot of collabs with a lot of girls.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if she's in a relationship, but she only does girl stuff as well. So kind of like myself. But yeah, so she reached out to me over Twitter. And she asked if I wanted to do a collab, and like she lives on the Gold Coast, and then I met her. I met one of her other friends, and then we did a little collab day, and then kind of did my first GG scene, which was exciting. Yeah. I've done a couple since then, but she really she made me feel very comfortable, which is why it was
awesome.
It's kind of the only way you can do it, really. So like myself, like I wouldn't say I'm bisexual. But like when I am very much attracted to females, but I don't think I'd date one because like I know how crazy I am. So it's like being in a relationship with someone like myself, I'd do my absolute head in. But I am very attracted to girls. Yeah. So like just doing it with girls that you feel comfortable with was
quite easy.
100%.
Yeah.
And doing it on camera, like for the first time, like I've a few times, but like never on camera. Yeah. Doing it on camera and finding the right angles was a little bit tricky, but then as soon as you find the angle, you're like, right, sweet. But yeah, it was
just like tripod setups, or is it someone's filming? Like, what's your guys set up?
So the first time that we did it, we had 2 tripods set up, but then we also had a friend that was doing like a recording of like
I got this.
Yeah. Like just pretty much like showing one angle and like going around me.
It makes it easier for angles.
For sure.
100%. And it was another chick there as well, so she was just like, yeah, that looks so good. It was doing it after a couple of champagnes as well made it a lot easier.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, no, since then I think I've done 3 scenes with Ali.
Okay.
And also Shelby Luciano. So she's another one of my girlfriends that I've done a couple of scenes with. But the funny thing is about like when you do OnlyFans, like it's not like when you're a chick and you're doing it with another female, like we don't see it as like you've just fucked each other.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, like you've had fun with each other, and like, you know, but you're doing it, and you're like, you know, it's not, it doesn't feel like work, and that's the one thing that I love about this job. So like, you can just be, that you can be yourself and just have fun with other people.
Yeah.
Do the kind
There's
of
no
thing.
pressure behind it because you're doing it
Exactly.
yourself. You don't have any like actual camera crew and stuff doing it for you. You're not put on the spot. It's like, go.
There's not people telling you what to do. Like, it just kind of all flows, and like, when it flows and it's not set up in that kind of way, like it looks better, but it also it's more real for the people that are watching it as well.
Would you ever do BG?
I did BG with my partner, but that's that's it. Like, so like when I
No gangbangs coming your way?
fuck no.
No?
When I was single, before I met my partner, but people would try to contact me, and I've got a lot of like male friends that are in the industry, but like the male friends that I know that are in the industry never tried to be like, hey, like, you know, do you want to do a scene with me? Because like they know that I'd be like absolutely fucking not.
Yeah.
Like, this is just kind of doing a BG scene with someone. Like, this is just a personal thing.
Yep.
With someone that's not your partner.
Yep.
Like, it's just like I'm happy doing it. Like doing OnlyFans, but like I'm not comfortable seen as like.
You don't want to go to like the full porn star
Yeah,
extent.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which is fair, 100%.
Yeah, completely.
I've got no judgment for whoever else does it. Like, the girls that do it go make that money.
Yeah.
But just like as a thing, like for myself.
Yeah, of course.
I just feel more comfortable.
That's
with
just your boundary.
Yeah,
That's
just
fine.
only doing it with my partner, and like even with my partner, like it was only if he was comfortable with it. And then once he mentioned that he was comfortable like doing it with me, then it was like, okay, let's do this. But like it took a few months.
Yeah.
But like, you know, he was happy to, you know, because he knows that's going to get my views and like, you know, my engagement and everything up. So that was where that went. But yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, people that message be like, "Oh, you want to do a scene with me, darling?" I'm on the Gold Coast, you know. I've got a
Do you know
room
what's
here.
funny?
Like,
It's almost like if I wanted to, I'd reach out because I feel like I don't need your inbox to make this scene
see,
happen. I will pick and choose if I really
and
want.
see, you know
like
what
you're a
the-
pretty girl.
You know what the funny thing is, like being a female in the generation that we do now, like with like having OnlyFans, I feel like females have kind of turned more into guys, if that makes sense. Like in the sense that we're not the chasers.
No, we're
Like,
just rejecting left, right,
Literally,
center.
it's just like it's just like dodge, like, pew, pew, like it's just. But yeah, I don't know.
So does your partner have an account?
He does.
He does. His own account.
Just started one, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got him over to the dark
Like,
side.
go
completely.
I did get him over the dark side. Well, the money's just too good, and we sat there because before he had an account, we kind of sat there, and then I said that look, I'm more than happy to split whatever I make with you. Mm-hmm. But then I sat there and I was like, look,
Actually, no, I'm not.
yeah, he has enough followers. I'm just like, just start fucking pumping it out on your OnlyFans. He has so many friends that have just started it too. So I'm just like, don't be
awesome.
shy. Like these guys are posting it. I was like, do it too. Come on,
Yeah,
get out
why
there.
not?
Come on.
So how is it being a creator up on the Gold Coast? What's it like? Is it clicky? Is it not clicky? How do you find it up here?
Well, when
How I just sounded.
babe, don't worry. I'm stuttering left, right, and centre. Don't even stress. When I first started doing it on the Gold Coast, God, it wasn't clicky because there was only a handful of us doing it. And I feel like the handful of us doing it was the whole group that I was with.
Yeah.
And then, but obviously, like as I've gotten a bit older, like I said before, I'm 26. Like, you know, you can get OnlyFans when you're 18 now. So it's like,
Yeah.
as I've gotten a little bit older, there's like, you know, the younger girls that are coming in and they're jumping onto it and they're very clicky. I don't know why, because they don't have any experience or marketing or like know how the game works whatsoever.
Yeah.
But the girls that are all around our age, like we all get along absolutely fine. Like we're happy to share each other's profiles around. Like, you know, like to do what it takes to be able to lift each other up.
100%.
But the younger girls, they're very
I do
cliquey.
think like in Melbourne we actually have a really big support base. Like a lot of girls will be like, we're having a content day. And even
But
if you
the-
don't know them, they're like, you're invited. I'll share your photo. This image is hot. I'm reposting that.
Straight up,
It's really cool.
The way that the girls work in Melbourne is to be honest, like compared to up here on the Gold Coast, it's surreal. Like you guys all support each other.
Yeah.
But there are so many girls that I know that do like waitressing and stuff that try to work down in Melbourne as often as they can, just because the vibe down there is so different. I feel like up here, because like Gold Coast is large, but it's not that big, and I feel like it's a little bit oversaturated at the moment.
Yeah.
So like you have to keep everything very exciting and new.
Yeah.
Or else things just kind of like die down.
Yeah, I feel
Which
like
is which is like straight up the only annoying thing.
I feel like in Melbourne it is actually a bit less like what you look like in appearance and a bit more like what you bring to a situation
how you
or
come
how your
across.
energy and
Yeah,
vibe is.
straight
Like,
up,
we'll
yeah.
turn around and be like, oh, that vibe's not good. I don't want to work with that. Rather than like, this is my profile. This is my image. This is how I
See,
portray
see,
myself.
Gold Coast is all very much like if you don't look like a sex doll,
Yeah.
like if you're not like long ass hair, like if people like they won't take a second look at you kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's because we don't have sun in Melbourne and we all hide in the dark and we're white and pale and everyone's just a bit like cracked out. We've got to take what we can.
Babe,
Covered in tattoos. I am one.
The way that you guys survived COVID, straight up, I don't know how you did it.
I moved here. I didn't even see
Yeah,
COVID
babe.
there. I crossed that border illegally.
COVID up here didn't exist, man. Like the people in Melbourne were locked down. Like you couldn't leave your house. You could have 1 or 2 people there, and like you guys were literally like getting like watched and fined.
That's when they all went a bit crazy.
I know, babe. Up here on the Gold Coast, I think there might have been like 2 or 3 weeks maybe when everyone kind of took it seriously. But then as soon as they said you can only have like 2 people at your house, everyone was like, fuck off. I'm pretty sure I had like 5 benders with like 20 people there at one point. And then no one ever came, but it was just like, yeah, COVID was...
No, it wasn't. I actually did move down here. It was actually pretty funny because I decided to get a job down in Burleigh. And I lived on James Street. Yeah, I moved down here with my ex-partner at the time.
That was before. Hold on, was this the one that turned you off of relationships?
They all turned me off of relationships. I think that's just men in general.
Ick, you all give me the ick.
They have no names. They don't deserve them.
Yeah.
No, I was living down here with him, and it was actually pretty funny because you know how you have that nightclub anytime, anything? It's in Surfers.
No.
Anytime? Yeah. I don't know, but it is a nightclub
Babe,
there. It's got like a disco floor.
I think are you talking about like retros?
I don't know. It has a disco floor. Like it flashes lights. Anyways,
I think that's retros.
okay, well,
Yeah.
this is like how I like
sounds
laughed
horrible.
so hard because I couldn't
not
take
great.
like COVID serious here. I walked in after work one night and they had milk crates, like 1.5 meters
Milk
away
crate?
from each other, so you could sit on the dance floor and dance.
You're kidding.
Because you weren't allowed to stand up and
No.
dance. They're like, we're not going to close the nightclubs, so you can sit on the dance floor 1 meter from your
Are
friends.
you talking about like the dairy milk blue milk
Yeah,
crates?
like the milk crates and people, and like I was like, I'm never doing that. That's so stupid. I'm going to sit on that milk crate, bitch.
That's so
when I got
chav.
drunk, I was on that milk crate. Hey, I was sitting there like
yeah, ooh.
to the DJ. But yeah, like that's like how serious it was taken up here. Like,
Yeah.
we're not shutting anything. We'll just make it work. Whereas Melbourne was just like, yeah, straight up, see you later.
Yeah, how many months were you guys like properly knocked down for? Was it like 9 or 10?
I
Oh,
honestly-
you were regional.
Yeah,
weren't
I
you?
was regional, but I also worked a government job, so I was actually allowed to go to work every day.
Yeah,
so
right.
I
I
didn't
think
affect
it was
me.
over
It was-
9 months or something.
Yeah, yeah,
It was a long
like
time.
9 or 10 months or something.
I
Yeah.
lived here for almost a year until it reopened up there, and then I was like, this place is boring.
It was so fun. I'm pretty sure. So like, I had so many friends that like in the peak of it because we were still having festivals and shit up here when everyone else was like locked down, but the border was still closed. People would like leave their car in Tweed, and then I'd pick.
I
them
did
up.
that. That's how I got across. I walked it.
Yeah, the girls.
Loophole.
The girls that I picked up from Tweed. So I went around one side of Coolangatta, which was just past where the border was, and they picked up their bags, and then they just jumped in my car. They left their car there for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, we did. We got someone with the Queensland license to go eventually pick it up because they had that intersection where they checked licenses.
I tried to do that, and I got turned away. They tried to find me, and then I was like, no. I actually don't remember how I got out of it.
But it was so silly because they had the whole
Actually
block
don't.
off at one of the roundabouts where it was New South Wales to Queensland, but then if you walked a street over and it said roadworks, you could just walk through it.
Babe, do you know
There
how
was
far?
no roadworks.
So you know how the Gold Coast Airport is like it's in Tweed Heads.
Yeah.
But if you go down the highway, like the M1, if you go down that way, you pass the border, and then you have to come through the border again to be able to get to the airport. But if you take the exit before that, then like you're still in Queensland. So me stupidly, when I was picking someone up from the airport, I went that way.
You went out.
Yeah, and then when I tried to get back in, they were like, "No," and I was like, "Dude, I've got Queensland registration. I've got a Queensland license. I made the wrong turn. I'm sorry." And then I had to sit there for like 35 minutes. They checked my car and everything. They got me out of the car. They patted me
Crazy.
down, and I was sitting there, and I was like, "Dude, I'm now half an hour late to pick my friend up from the airport. Like, fucking
The
just let me
only
go."
good thing that did come out of COVID was OnlyFans and all of us making bank.
Seriously, The amount of money I made was ridiculous.
It was a different game back then. I remember back then I like hardly even sold nudes, and it was like you could sell one topless picture for like 500 USD, and so it was like I'm buying
how
that.
crazy was it? But you jump on there now and you try to sell a titty pic for like 30 plus, and they're just like, oh, I'm not paying that.
I think you can pay $3 and you can see my tits on my VIP page. Same. And if you stick around long enough, I'll show you.
Yes, literally. Fuck off.
Give me a couple of drinks, and I mean, they're anyone.
Only if you pay back.
Yeah, if you're throwing cash at me and not talking.
That shit ain't free. Shut your fucking mouth. Oh, God.
Was topless waitressing something you were also doing while in COVID period? Or was it
Yes.
just straight? Okay, it was.
Yeah, so
Still a
because
thing.
I think that was kind of where I started. So because as soon as money kind of started coming in through the OnlyFans, and then look, I started partying a fair bit.
Yeah.
And then I used to always get asked.
happens.
I used to always get asked when I was partying, like, you know, not from friends, but like people that'd be like, if someone wanted to book you because they've seen you on a story or rah rah rah, would you want to do that? And then I like for a long time I said no.
Yeah.
But then it was actually hilarious. My mum heard a conversation of someone saying that kind of thing to me one day, and my mum turns around, she's like, "Honey, you've only got this body for a short amount of time. If you've got it, flaunt it." And she
My
was
mum
like,
says the same thing.
she literally said, "Take them for all they got. If you got it, flaunt it." And I was like, oh, if my mum's told me to do it, I was like, cheers to that.
That's what my mum said when I started new modeling. She's like, if you got it, flaunt it. Like you're young for X amount of time. I
Yeah,
mean,
like we're not going to look this
hurting
like
anyone.
we're not going to look like a schnack forever. So it's just like, well, you got to, you know, make as much money of it as you can. But that's also why I'm glad I've still got a trade as well. So like,
Yeah, of course.
on the
Something
back burner.
to like later on in life, if you want to go back to it, you've got that, and that is like really.
So
smart.
that's probably the one thing that I'd say to the young.
I'm
If there are younger girls listening to the podcast, you just said I'm fucked.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
But yeah, if there's anyone that is listening to this and you've just jumped straight into the OF, go under a different name and try doing like, you know, if you're going to go into a trade, try and do that so that like, you know, when you're 30 or 30 plus and you decide that you don't want to do this anymore, if like you're starting a family, you have something to fall back onto and you're not going to be working as like a trolley pusher at Coles.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely study. If you're making the money,
that's the only thing
study.
that stresses me out because it's just like if you have nothing to fall back onto, it's just like no qualifications.
Especially with the time that we do have.
You literally will be a trolley pusher. Like that's kind of all like the qualifications that you're going to be able to have, and it makes me like nervous for younger girls. But
Yeah, you're right.
No, that is true. I think if you're making the money, you may as well put yourself through something, so then you do have some sort of qualification.
100%. So the money that I'm making at the moment is going to be going towards doing a tattooing course. So I already have all the qualifications.
Cosmetic?
Yeah. So
Love.
eyebrows and lip.
Love.
Yeah.
I've had my eyebrows and lips tattooed, everybody.
There you go. See, there's the money right there. Ching ching. Well, see, actually, so have I. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I think
my
that's
eyebrows
awesome.
need to be redone ASAP though. I'm pretty sure they're blue now because the pigment's like gone.
I think I got mine done back in the day when they used a blade and just rubbed the ink in, and like it took me a while to get that recorrected. Hey, because mine did go blue, and I was like, shit.
Yeah, it happened to me too. But yeah, did they shape them properly or did they kind of go a bit like
Oh, bro, I don't
bit of a
like.
Spock brow?
Yeah, it just kind of looked like someone got like a bit of charcoal. Just like, eventually, hey, that's what happens when you jump into things before you actually know what happens in the long run. And I am one to jump into anything.
Oh, babe, 100%.
So-
If there's a fad going on straight off the bat and I'm just like everyone else is doing it, like, you know, it's like, woohoo!
Yeah, sign me up.
Literally, well, that was kind of like with vaping. Like, fuck, we don't know what that's going to be doing to me in the next fucking 15 years. But hey, I'd rather have that than a cigarette. But shit, popcorn lungs
At least you
apparently.
smell nicer.
Literally, not that stale.
Cigarettes.
Look, don't get me wrong. When I was younger, before vapes were around, I used to smoke
Oh,
cigarettes.
I do
same. I don't smoke anymore,
my
guys.
morning breakfast before going to my laser job when I was younger, I would be getting in the car, a Red Bull and Winnie Blue Optimum Crush. Yeah.
Optimum Crush. Yeah.
Winfield Blue Optimum Crush. Yeah.
They were a phase as well. Someone's like menthol, and everyone was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Well, see, I never even used the menthol.
No,
part
it
of
was just the fact that it was called
No, but you know
Optimum
what's funny?
Crush.
To this day, and I'll say it to anyone, a Winfield Blue tastes completely different to a Winfield Blue Optimum Crush.
Yeah, it does.
And I don't pop them, but I will only buy the Optimum Crush. They're like an extra $7. We'll still buy them.
Now they're like $90.
Yeah, it's like
Unfortunate for
$65.
smokers.
It's $65 for a 25 pack.
Jesus.
She's like, I'm not a smoker, but she's like, they are $65 for a
Hey,
25 pack.
I've got them sitting at home in case I ever feel like one, and in case my vape runs out. But no, it's just, or if I have a few too many drinks and a vape just doesn't cut it for me anymore. But hey,
Well, tell me a little bit. Is there any sort of achievement or goal that you would love to move towards in OnlyFans? Is there something that you would like, or is there achievements and goals that you would like to move towards outside of OnlyFans? You're like, this is what I want to achieve apart from cosmetic tattooing. Is it like the long game, like maybe opening a studio of your own? What is it that you want?
The main reason why I was kind of doing OnlyFans was to try and save up and start up my own kind of skin clinic.
Oh, awesome.
That has always been the goal, but a couple of things happened a couple of years ago. My dad passed away, so I kind of went into a little bit of a party stage.
Yeah.
I got inheritance from him, so instead of doing what I was supposed to do and starting up a business with it, and I kind of started partying with it. But so the main reason why I'm trying to jump back into doing the OF stuff and really focusing on it is to get my money back up and kind of not make that make that money that I wasted on partying a bit of a waste. But I because I worked in a clinic previously that didn't take care of me, I never want to work for a big company again, like Lazy
Franchises, that
nah.
No, that's so fair.
And because I'm on the Gold Coast, like there's so much business to be able to do that kind of thing, but it's just like it is oversaturated again. But like I would much rather take the time, build up a like friendship basis, that like with you as well. If you ever come back up here,
fix my skin. I'm getting
I'll
old.
do that.
Shit.
Get skin needling, pigmentation treatments, laser.
Yeah, no, I love that.
A big reason why I did jump into the industry as well, because it's great networking.
Yeah,
it is, and like those girls have money
amazing.
to spend, and the Gold Coast is probably a really good place for it because everyone does love their complexion.
It's not even about the money, really. It's just mainly about networking. Like the one thing that you have like in life besides money that you've got for yourself, it's your face and your word. And like being able to be a part of getting to know like really nice people that are like-minded like yourself, that are also like they've got the same kind of vision in their head. It's probably one of the bigger goals for me. Just to kind of make friends that are like-minded like myself. Like the reason I moved up from Canberra, there's no one down there that had a brain like me.
I wouldn't have thought so.
No. Babe,
I've only heard really bad things about Canberra. I've never been.
I moved out of there in 2019, and I moved out of there 6 years ago, and my name is still one of the fattest topics there. So like when I was down there, like I was spoken about a lot because Canberra's very tiny, very cliquey. Everyone knows everyone's business. Everyone's like with everyone. It's incestuous shit.
Yeah.
But now that I'm up here and I'm friends with a lot of like quite a few big names and everything like that, like people always sit there and when I started topless waitressing, people were thinking that I was doing escorting and things like that. So
Let them think. Let them join your
People
OF and
always
find
assume
out
that.
for
Babe,
themselves.
seriously, do you know how many times that I've actually gone onto like the statements page and I've scrolled down and I've seen like 10, 12 people that literally used to bully me back in school, and I see their
Subbing.
names and I look at them, I'm just like, you could have put it under like username 247785, but instead you put your actual name there. So now I see it and I go, haha, thanks for paying my rent. Like,
Yeah, 100%. That's it.
Now, before we let you go, I've got one more question. It's, do you and your partner have any big plans for this year together?
This year, actually, we do. So we have entered a competition. So hopefully we find out over the next couple of days.
Competition.
Yeah, to go to Paris, all-inclusive trip paid.
Is this the Dollar Dogs
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah. What is that?
seen
Someone
that.
explain.
We are number one at the moment. So it closes tomorrow. So all the votes need to be in by tomorrow. But we are number one. So it's very
What is
explain
this?
what it
Yeah,
is?
because do you need me to vote or something? Like,
Oh,
what
babe,
is it?
If you want to, jump on it. $5 will give me 200 votes. Jump on that.
Okay.
So it's my two girlfriends that are up here. So one of them actually does OnlyFans, Leah Britton. Her and Portia have started up this company. So that they're doing, I think they're doing the marketing and campaigning for the actual company.
Okay.
But it's pretty much what it is you upload your dog onto the website, and then you can do this. Your puppies would go so well, and if you dress them up in a cute outfit.
I'm not going to compete against you guys.
No, not us. The next one. Jump on the next one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't stake my Paris trip.
Yeah. I like to swoop in. I'm like, sorry, bitches.
Sorry about it. But if I got a picture of you with the Eiffel Tower, I'd be like, fuck off. But yeah, no, so pretty much you just upload your puppy, and then people can go onto the website. You can pay for votes for your own dog too, but whoever has the most votes at the end of the competition gets a like $25,000 all-inclusive like 5-star trip to wherever. So this 5-star trip includes business class flights to and from Paris.
That's sick.
A 7-day stay at a 5-star hotel. and I can't. There was something else as well, but it's absolutely insane. So just the other day, Portia and Leah were actually in Paris, and they went to London because they were settling all the endorsements and everything.
Yeah.
But so the people who won just before this were actually our friends Shy and Chevy. So they uploaded their puppy, and now they're going to Hawaii. So they have that trip. And
They sound like they belong in Hawaii. Shy and Chevy.
now, well, we kind of wanted to swap our trip with them just because Rashawn's got a lot of friends over in Hawaii, so we were going to see if we could swap it. But I think they're real keen to go to Hawaii. But it's right. And then in the next few months, we want to do a fair bit of traveling.
Yeah,
But
beautiful.
at the moment, we're just trying to focus on just like getting our money up. Like we just got a puppy,
Yeah.
so
Oh, this is the sausage dog.
yeah, the sausage.
Yes. Oh my God.
His name's
Sleeps
Anubis.
here, yeah?
Yeah, he's getting a bit fat now. So he tried sleeping
He's
like that. He
actually
tried sleeping
gorgeous.
like that the other night, and he was like
you're like,
choking
"Get
me.
off."
Yeah, I was like, please off me. But so we've got him. So right now, I think we're just kind of focusing on, I don't know, just kind of getting focusing on ourselves at the moment. But we do really want to start traveling towards the end of the year. But like we're just going to try and hustle as much as we can.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Well, my birthday's coming up in 2 months, so we're going to try and hustle probably into like mid-year, and then I reckon back end of the year is when we'll try and focus on holidays.
No, amazing.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I'm excited for you. Like, I mean, on that note, if you want to just drop your handle so we know where to send that cash.
Yeah, vote for that.
At Bridget L with 3 underscores. But if you just want to go to the OnlyFans, it's Bridget Bibi. Yeah, BBY. Yeah.
And where do we find this dog link? Is that on your Insta? Like, what do you
it's like,
mean?
Dollar Dogs.
Yeah.
It's on Instagram. I should put it as a link.
can
Eh?
just-
Well, see, we didn't want to put it as a link because we didn't want people to be like, oh, we can upload our dog, so let's like. we'll jump in the competition.
Oh, yeah, that's fair enough. Hey.
But it's Dollar Dogs on Instagram.
No,
and-
that's sick. I'm going to go
Yeah.
on and vote for you guys.
yeah. Well,
I hope
if you
win.
jump onto it with your Staffy, you have Staffy.
No, I've got a lab, but I think he'd be like...
Is he black? Black
Yeah.
lab? Yeah.
He's like, don't you dare put me in those outfit, bitch. I'm fucking 12 years old.
So,
You'd
no,
be
if you put a
mad.
pair of sunnies on him, and like have a look over,
You're
you
a cool dude.
Yeah, to do like the side eye with the sunnies, I reckon you get heaps of votes. I'd vote for him.
Well, thank you. Well, it was a pleasure having you on. And thank you
for
so
having
much.
Me. I can't wait to come back.
100%. I can't wait to see you again. I will get on there and vote. But that is the end of this episode. Again,
Thank you for having me, guys. I really
thank you.
appreciate
It's been
it.
a pleasure. Thanks, guys, for watching.
Yes.
You know what to do. Go and subscribe to
Like
the
and
channel.
subscribe.
Please. And see you later.
Bye.